What's popping, y'all? It's your boy, Kaden the Rake Man, and today's topic is going to be she is intimidated by the man she cannot control. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, and do y'all part 2 to help me keep on making these videos and helping guys out. I ain't got time for all the intros today, so I'm finna hop straight to it. Let's get straight to it. A lot of women simply want control. Let me tell you something. And some women will date men of lesser caliber, will stay with men that they don't like, will deal with guys who they don't see a future with in order to maintain that control, bro. She will date a dude who she know is a bum. He ain't got his own place or he ain't got his own car. And she knows she has a point of leverage like having her own. And she'll invite him into her own just to be a tyrant to him, bro. She will let him use her car till he get dependent on using her car, and then she will hold it over his head as some point of leverage. She will use anything she has as a point of leverage to put that guy in this space where she could control him, because with that control comes the ultimate attention that she requires on speed dial, on auto. So she can get whatever she wants on auto because she could use that point of leverage in order to make him submit, in order to snatch his masculinity. And see, a lot of guys, you get emasculated by that, bro. And your problem is you don't know how to remove yourself from the situations where you giving away leverage to women and where she could use some point of leverage to control you. It could be as simple as an argument that you got in a month ago where you said the wrong thing to her, and now she's going to use that point of leverage every time she get in order to hammer you, in order to make you feel guilty, in order to hurt your feelings all over again. And see, what happens is she gets you in this space where you get emotional, which you shouldn't be doing, because you should have emotional control as a man, but you don't, because you haven't worked on having emotional control and you haven't worked on discipline the way that you're supposed to. And see, what she does is she gets you into this space where you get emotional, or she taps into one emotion. It only got to be one, bro. It only got to be one. She taps into one emotion, like guilt. Oh man, you feel guilty about having said that. You feel guilty about having done that. You feel guilty about following your instincts as a man in a situation where you probably should have. And she's going to keep on bringing it up like a plunger bringing up old shit. She going to keep on bringing it up, and she going to keep on using it to get you and to submit, basically. And see, the problem with that is women shouldn't be in that space of control, bro, because they become tyrants whenever they are. See, here's the thing. If as a man, you go into a dangerous place, a dangerous neighborhood, a dangerous bar, a dangerous area in whatever country or city, right? With men, they might physically rob you. They might stab you, or worse, right? With women, a lot of guys feel safe, but you ain't safe, bro. Women are so much worse because the physical, you can account for the physical. You get stabbed, you know how bad the stab wound is. You felt it. But women, they will emotionally rob you. They will emotionally stab you, or worse. And see, you can't account for how bad a woman is draining you in your life emotionally. You can't account for how bad a woman is stabbing you emotionally. You can't account for it because, see, a lot of you guys, y'all problem is y'all become used to the way that she's treating you. You become used to being treated a certain way by women, and you think that's normal. You see things on TV, you see things in society, you see people telling you, oh, well, she's just upset right now and her feelings just hurt. You should go and buy her flowers and make her feel better, and you should do this and do that, and you should sit down and listen really hard about her feelings. And see, what you do is you don't do what should come instinctually to you as a man. You don't do that. And see, real quick, you buy a ticket to her shit show, and she got a magic trick, and that magic trick is making your nuts shrivel up. Because you ain't getting a good magic trick like me, bro. You ain't getting a good magic trick like the dude who she really cares about, who she really want. You ain't getting a good magic trick like the select meal. That magic trick is the slurp, slurp, glock, glock 3000. You ain't getting all that. You might get that once a month, bro. For you guys who getting it once a week, once a month, bro, that's crazy. It should be on tap, getting it anytime you want to. Because when a woman is truly attracted to you, she is submissive to you. She is compliant to you. She wants to give you. And see, they then get intimidated, right? Because she's intimidated by the fact that you might leave her. She's intimidated by the fact that she might lose you to another woman. She's intimidated by the fact that she has competition, because guys like that are rare. Guys like that aren't just someone you can go out and find on the street. If that was the case, she would have went and found it. Her options, she might have 1,000 dudes in her inbox, but her options aren't real. They're an illusion. They're just a bunch of guys who want the box and probably don't want more to do with her after that. Her options are an illusion because she doesn't want that. She wants this guy that I just described, and those guys, they come few and far between in all likelihood. It depends on how she look and what her number is. But if we talking about the typical woman at the typical level, those options come few and far between. So the problem is she's gonna be intimidated by that guy, but you aren't that guy. So she's not intimidated by you leaving, bro, because you haven't done the work on yourself. You haven't understood that this a chess game and you always playing chess and you always need to have your next move in mind. You haven't understood that she's not going to follow you unless you have a clear vision for where you leading her, bro. And that comes through in your actions, dog. That comes through in the way that you talk, the way that you walk. That comes through in what you accept from her. You're not going to accept her nagging you. You're not going to accept her making your life difficult. You're not going to accept anything less than her giving her 100% to you if you know what caliber of man you are and you working towards being that caliber of man and you walking the talk, bro. You're not going to accept that. And see, what you're going to do is you're going to walk away because you understand that she fears your loss. Just like all people, we fear loss, FOMO, fear of missing out, bro. She fears missing out on something good. Why do you think, for you guys who got left, she will rather be single right now? Because likely, in all likelihood, her friends, her coworkers, her whoever, somebody around her single, and they are living their best life, and she see that, and she over here struggling with you, a man who has let her snatch his masculinity and let her just puppet string him into control. And now she unhappy with the result because they don't know what they want at all. They think they want the control. They think they want a man who's nice and flowery and pretty much a woman. They think they want that until they get you in that position where you beat down enough to where you do it. And then they realize, you give them the ick. So when she gets you in that space, she no longer intimidated by anything, bro. She just looking at what the greener on the other side. So she fears missing out because she is with you. And then she end up leaving you because she want to go see what's on the other side. But bro, that is a superpower right there. Because if you be quiet, if you hunker down, if you get it together, if you start working on yourself as a man and you start working towards becoming the caliber of man that you want to be, big, strong, fast, rich, handsome, charismatic, funny, if you become and you work on those things and you become a better version of yourself in every facet of the word better, bro, then you become undeniable. You become someone she cannot peg, bro. And then that's when she come crawling back. That's when a woman come being compliant. That's when a woman want to be behind you at all hours of the day, checking on you, making sure you ain't out there with some other woman, because now she fears the competition. Now she knows something that you don't even realize yourself, dog, that you have elite value. They always gonna go for the most valuable man, bro. That's how hypergamy works. I'm sorry. Don't ask me why. Ask that man upstairs why. But you, sir, you could use that to your advantage. I'm just saying, she is intimidated by a man she cannot control. And intimidation means she is compliant. Intimidation means she is nice and all of those beautiful feminine things you want her to be, because that's just the natural balance of the world. It's your boy K the Rake, man. I'm up out of here, dog.